Hey guys, it's Mitch here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I wanted to share with you a Pleione orchid update. It's been about 2 weeks since I filmed my last video, so we have a whole bunch of new ones that are in bloom. Mostly my purple ones. As you can see, it's like a sea of purple and then the sea of white in the back there. I think this pot is well, they're all my favorite, but this one is really beautiful. This one is Pleione Tongariro, and it just came into bloom. I bought these in the fall, so I'm really happy that every single growth has a bloom on it. I was not expecting that. And it has a sweet smell. The blooms are holding themselves very nicely. They have a beautiful shape. They're all pretty much identical, and they just look kind of stunning in the pot. The next one that's come into bloom now is my Pleione aurita. This is a beautiful species orchid, so these grow in the wild like that. Aren't they beautiful? I love that pinky purple with the yellow strip, and it has a really beautiful, unique bloom shape. I did film my pot of these last year and made a video, although in the video I was talking, they were mislabeled as Pleione Tongariro, so Pleione Tongariro I do have some, but they're a different color and similar bloom shape, but now I have them labeled properly, Pleione aurita. This one I bought 2-3 years ago. This is supposed to be Pleione formosana, but let's be honest, this is Pleione Tongariro. Like, it is identical. So that's a bit of a letdown that I bought it from a garden center, and you know, sometimes I guess they don't get their plant names right, but I don't mind. Pleione Tongariro is beautiful. So now I have 2 pots because I have another one. These are were all supposed to be formosana too, but obviously they're Pleione Tongariro, but they're blooming quite nicely. This other purple one that came into bloom, this is Pleiones pleionoides Blakeway Phillips. It has a very unique bloom shape, kind of reminds me of like a spider or a bird, and it holds this bloom in a very specific way, so it is very unique. They do have a little bit of a sweet smell. This one is Pleione formosana alba. I bought this at the Vancouver Orchid Show last spring, and it had a pot full of blooms, although last year the slugs got to them and it was really hard to photograph them or get a good video of them, but I did film them. I'll link those 2 videos from last year featuring my Pleiones in below the video if you want to check them out. And then my Pleione grandifloras, they're all still in bloom, so they've been in bloom about 2 weeks now. We had a little mishap where my dog decided that they were quite tasty, so she ate a few of them, including my solitary pink one that I liked the most. Thankfully, I took some photos and filmed it before she got to it, but I had to move them up out of reach for her on this bin. And this one's really unique. This one ended up opening up, and this one is a really unique coloration of Pleione grandiflora with this purple marking, and there's a yellowy gold down there in the lip that it just really looks nice. That one's really special. My Pleione forestii, they've all stopped blooming now, and the last one that was coming up is a Pleione aurita, so it must have gotten mixed up when I was potting them up. Anyway, they're putting on a show here. It's been a few weeks. I'm really enjoying it this year. They're in this shady spot of my patio where they get a little bit of early morning sun, and then they're in the shade. I water them every couple of days when it's really warm, but we still have cool, bright temperatures, which is perfect for them blooming, and it's quite breezy here. So they're pretty happy. I do have some other ones that are coming in. They're just starting to grow. A lot of them look like they're just putting on vegetative growth this year, so no blooms, and a couple of them are still, they have some blooms coming up. So once they come into bloom, I'll post a little video update. But yeah, that's it for now. If you want to check out those other videos, I'll link them down below this video, and I'll also put a link to my Instagram if you haven't checked out my Instagram and feel like checking out some orchid pictures. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to message me. I'm always available to talk plant. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time.